What's up everyone, this is the how to guy here back with another video. And so today I'm going to show you guys how to install the beta software of iOS 9.3.3 as well as other beta firmware from Apple into your iPhone, your iPad or your iPod Touch. So in this video we're going to be using 3uTools. Now in the previous video I showed you the 3uTools. I said one feature of it is the ability to install the beta firmware from Apple, even though that is from the Apple developer website. And so going to be really awesome, and so check it out. So the first thing we need is of course 3uTools, which you can get from the web by simply go to 3uTools. I forgot the site. Is 3utools.com, and also you can go ahead and check out my video which I talk about 3utools, which is the ultimate all-in-one tools. You can fetch all the data, all the information about your iPhone, iPad or your iPod Touch. And of course you can go ahead and download links right here. You can go to d3u.com to download the latest version, and of course it's updated to version 1.09 to support flashing for iOS 9.3.2. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we need is go to DioTools, and simply you don't need to plug in anything yet, because we go to firmware and click on and go select the type and the version of iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch you're using. For example, in my case, I'm using the iPad 2, running iPad 2 right here, as you can see. And there are different product types. You use iPad 2.1, it can be iPad 2.2, 2.3, or 2.4. The 2.1 will be Wi-Fi, 2.2 is GSM, 2.3 is CDMA, and 2.4 is the iPad 2 mid 2012. So let me go ahead and download. As you can see that I have the firmware version. It says iOS 9.3.3 beta 1. So what we're going to do, and as you can see that is sees the flash, is check the flash buttons here, which means that you don't need to set up anything. We don't need to have to make a backup, but would highly recommend is you need to back up by iCloud or by iTunes. In some cases it will fail and it would send to the factory set. So of course we need to click on the download little arrow down button right here, and it will transfer to this window, which is going to be the iPad 2.1, 9.2.3, and the build is 13G12 restore.ipsw. And as you can see that is the download speed is very fast, similar to the one I got in BitTorrent. It's up to 1 megabyte per second. I mean, it's really fast though. Those 1.3 gigabyte like this get about half an hour to download. So it takes a little while, and let's see what it takes to download. And should take about 30 minutes. And so we go ahead and see what happens after the download. Okay guys, so as you can see that the download has completed. The iPad 2.2, 9.2.3, and as you can see it's about 1.24 gigabytes. And you're wondering where is that file, so I'm going to see it's in your Google Drive and in 3uTools firmware, and there is the firmware files. So what you need to do is wait a little bit where I take my iPad. So what you need to do is to connect this iPad into this computer by connecting it. As you can see, it says iPad 2. Probably see that, please. Okay, and so you need to click. The next thing is you need to put this iPad into DFU mode. So I will go ahead and show you guys in this camera because I don't have any modern, professional cameras. So look for yourselves. And there you go. So, you see it. Okay, so I'm clear you can see the iPad 2 is plugged in here, right? As you can see. And what you do is put this device into DFU mode by simply powering off this device. Just I want to power up this device. Okay, as you can see, the sound is the iPad is completely shut down. You need to press this power button for 3 seconds. Okay, the next step is pressing the home button for 10 seconds. Now you should be holding both buttons at the moment. After 10 seconds, release the power button but continue to holding the home button for another maybe 6-7 seconds. And with that you will see that iPad has completely get into the DFU mode, and now we should be able to get back to our. Okay, so as you can see, it says iPad has detected in the recovery mode. You better store this iPad, but we're not going to do it right now. I don't know why I guess you can to see the answer, but I guess you need to flash it in 9.3.3. So what you need to do is click on Pro Flash. As you can see, click on Pro Flash and select the firmware. Set the firmware and you select the one in 3uTools firmware, and they are the 9.3.3. So in this section here, you need to check don't erase users data while flashing. Now I'm not sure it's going to keep all data, but first we need to back up first. You better back up because this thing will take a little while, and hopefully things will get as fluent as should. So click on flash now. As you can see that we don't guarantee that the user profile data will stay intact. It can be erased couples of them, so you need to back up all of the data. You need to back up, of course. Click on yes, and it will verify the firmware files. Okay, it says MD5 value is different, but it's not going to be that important. Take a little while, and okay, so it's failed to flash here, but I think it's going to work with iTunes. So I guess we're going to quit this tutorial, and let me go ahead and go to iTunes. I guess iTunes will work. iTunes won't work due to the use for download those firmware files. So you need to click. So in iTunes, in this iPad right here, you need to press the Shift key I'll click the restore iPad, and here you need to select the IPSW files. So we're going to iTools firmware and this. So you can see iOS 9.3.3 restore. Make sure it's not corrupted. Okay, it should take a little while. There's some react to your iPad. I'm going to use my camera on my phone pad, so I will switch into the cameras. Okay, so as you can see that I'm verify iPad restored with Apple. As you can see that all process right here, and this is the iPad 2, which is a little bit right here. As you can see, it restore process is right here. It's take a little while, and let's see. On the screen, you see that is waiting for iPad. Okay, I will not skip because I want to show you guys how fast is update is, and slow, fast, and I guess, but I guess I take the slow motion. I guess so. Okay, it's take a little while. I will take the time lapse video. Okay guys, so after has been done at that 12-second time-lapse video, my iPad has completely rebooted to the hello screen. I'm going to unlock it. Go to the language here. Like hello screen, like you just put it to your iPad. Now I'm Vietnam, but I want United States enabled to have news applications. So United States, let's connect to iTunes. Let's check out the network right here. Just okay, so it should connect to my network. And on your computer screen, you will see a screen right here, which is activate iPad. Of course, we have this thing right here, which everybody has been asking about. Of course, like a iCloud unlock bypass. Of course, I have this, so go ahead and type in my password. So take a while. Okay, so you should have device ready. Okay, now this will not this will not erase your data, I guess. So create a passcode, because we're not going to do the passcode right now, which waste of time. So we're gonna after today we're gonna take a look at restore at iCloud backup. I guess we already have iTunes, so let's go ahead and click on iTunes. So we are in this window, which is like a recovery mode. And on this window, of course, we need to enter again our Apple ID and the password, right? It's right here, and we need to type in our Apple ID. Okay, so you should. Okay, so the iPad, a little bit. I guess we have to restore from an iCloud backup. It's really better. Here's one more time. Okay, so you can see that restore from this backup. Post the iPad 2. Post click on continue. Okay, going storing iPad from the backup. Okay, so in this window you can see restore in progress. So let's clear a while. I mean, just a beta firmware, but do everything waiting like almost like 20 minutes and some restoring. Of course, you must backup from any method you want, like iTunes, iCloud, any method you want to enable to save your data for restoring backup. Okay, so you have the backup restore has done, and okay, we go ahead and okay, and we go, and your iPad should restart to get back to original data. Now I realized that I synced this iPad days ago, so I won't get the latest data, but it's better than have the non-latest than just okay. So we got another restore. This is about a backup, because if you want to send a new device, just you don't need to be like this. But I don't think I'm gonna do a time lapse, so I just wait. Okay, so the iPad has to boot it. So this restore is a little bit shorter. So it's a little bit shorter. So about 1-2 minutes, and depending on how large. And we are still in hello screen again. But in the iTunes screen, as you can see, it says iOS 9.3.3. As you can see, the latest beta firmware, and I will go ahead and unlock everything again. As you can see, the update completed. Continue. The passcode, I want to create the passcode right now. Don't add passcode. Continue. Okay. Okay, another thing. Okay, so this the password introduction, you don't need to simply can skip that, but I guess I have to because it's iCloud, you know. And I try to make this for as short as possible, but some of you has already pissed off and get out the video. But for people who want some beta firmware, it's going to be just the only video. And please welcome to iPad 3, 2, 1, and there you go. So the iPad hasn't been back up to 3 weeks. I restored from iTunes, and you can see seeing iPad 2. And let's see if any of my software, oh, it's still here, but they are in the bad condition. They are in installing process. But anyway, let's get back to settings again and go to with what I practice since iPad about, and you should see the latest version iOS 9.3.3. You can see the two numbers same 9.3.3, of course, the latest version. And so it should be syncing for a moment, but your data should be back. And so thanks for watching this video, and I don't want to make this for any more longer. And so you should probably get a little bit of pissing right now. So thanks for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment for more video, or of course suggest more video as well, because I am out of ideas. If you want to if you want me to do more videos, and I'll tell you that the last video is I use my new thumbnail now, and of course everything's back. And as you can see that I have Photoshop and Premiere Pro, and so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.